Day 14. The new vamp Sharon tells Taylor and DJ, for canonical reasons, he needs to kill both of them in a barbaric fashion.
The solution to the problem of which you speak, is killing off main characters in canon cutscenes. And for the sake of the story, I'm going to need you to flail around helplessly, screaming for help. I haven't started striking yet. Do not flail. Don't flail. And the giggles and the laughing, it takes me out of my element.
I understand.
I'm truly a sick sadist. Okay. I'll begin slaughtering you now. Who would like to go first?
I'll go first.
You'll go first? Okay. I'll kill you now.
No, Taylor!
Where should I put your head when I'm done?
On your neck!
Back on your neck and sew it back together? Sew it to me!
No!
Alright, now let's cut the legs off of our heels.
No!
The hooves off
Stop
our feet.
this!
I will cut your arm off now.
Yes!
Oh! I have his arm. Eat his arm now. I'm very sick. I'm a very sick vampire. Eat his arm. Yes! Oh, you're bleeding quite fast. I have only about 30 seconds to play with your corpse while you still... Look at my eyes, look at my eyes now. I'm taking your legs and swinging them like a ceiling fan.
They cut back to the cell about 10 minutes later because TJ lost his phone in the wood chips.
Audience, I'm sorry. I didn't want to prolong this anymore. I do like taking my time with kills. This boy's already dead. This is not canon event. He has lost his telephone in a big pile of wood chips.
I can.
This is not canon, but it is quite entertaining.
I can.
Back at base camp, baby Chris arrives to elevate everyone's moods.
Shut the f*** up about that f***er!
I did. You said that like a good 10 seconds after I stopped talking about it.
Well, how am I supposed to know? I'm only 2.
I can't!
Xavier has one final cutscene with his pup apprentice, and then back at base camp, Sharon arrives and informs the party that one of them will need to be murdered tonight. He argues with Letty.
Myself as a young one, I'm quite hip. I listen to hyperpop and other new genres. Are you familiar with the artist Sebi with 2 eyes? Or do you like Netspend, Letty? I'm quite hip. I was only turned 60 years ago. I know how to Dougie.
Show us.
I didn't catch your name when we met earlier.
Violetta.
That's not your name.
What is it?
On the website, it's called Letty.
Okay,
And
Letty.
you tried to get me to name you Violetta Season 1. I said, no one's going to call you that.
I did. I said Violetta, but then I said my nickname is Letty.
And you tried to push Violetta very much. And I said, no. That's not going to work.
No, I said it on the first car ride. I said they can call me Letty.
I need you to know that you would not be as nearly as popular if I didn't give you the advice to just call yourself Letty instead of Violetta.
You didn't give me that advice. I made up Letty myself.
I was given the choice between 2 names to list on the website, and I clearly chose Letty because I knew it would benefit you.
It was Violetta in Season 1.
Thank me. Kiss the sword. Kiss thy sword. Very well.
And then removes Oddbod from the cutscene.
Oh, a kitty cat boy. Meow, meow, meow. I'm a kitty cat boy. I'm a kitty cat boy. I come from England. Yeah. I come from England. I'm a kitty cat boy. I dance around. I put my hands like this. And the audience loves a little cat boy. Very well. Stay in there and be gay. I have problems with these few. You may... Here, let's go ahead and zip this all up. Zip up the cat boy.
He explains how vamps and humans can't commingle in this universe, and then he lays out his offer to the fish, who forget what it was already.
I'm in with the new hip trends. But last time I checked, humans and vampires didn't commingle. It's not based.
We have some vampire milk. I think that can make us commingle.
As a moral code, I had to ask Creature before I ripped her heart out of a corpse. Who of the party shall we ask for tribute? I would think the same, but for some reason she just hates Taylor.
What?
Oh shit, what?
And that is canon. Here's the offer I'm prepared to make to your party. I go toe-to-toe and duel with Taylor, another vampire. If you win the duel, best of 3, we f*** off. And you fight the Duke tomorrow with a full party. If I win, this Duke, Taylor is mine. She dies by my blade. Or, the third option, we can just duke it out fair and square. And who falls, falls. But I'm telling you now, I want blood. Quite dearly.
What was the first option?
Yeah, what
Do you
was...
guys remember my name? Duel me, and I leave your party alone. But if you lose the duel, you die. Or if you don't want to die and you want to help your party tomorrow, we can duke it out fair and square. Either way, we await your decision.
Sharon leaves them to think over his options. Taylor meets Sharon for their duel, 1st to 3. After the first hit, Jet does a Holy Grail Black Knight bit.
Oh! This is but a scratch table.
With the duel getting tied 2 to 2, Shannon manages to strike the final blow.
Good time in the season. Oh, quiet down. We'll put she's quite dead. She's quite dead now. Hi, funny.
As the vamps have a midnight snack on Taylor's body, the party, now one fewer, head back to base camp and rest for the final battle ahead. They pull people aside for interviews. Jimmy is clearly upset with Creature, not only for the whole love interest bit that didn't work out for him, but also thinking that she is the one that picked Taylor to be kicked off the show.
You know, I actually felt bad when you lost the cell challenge. Now I'm glad that you lost. You wanna know the best bit? You wanna know the best bit? Posting your ass on Instagram stories nonstop and claiming you're f***ing celibate. That's a great bit. That's a great bit.
One more question. What is your game plan, or if you have a team plan for the rest of this? Yeah, what are you talking about with the Instagram post? If you could elaborate.
Check the one's Instagram stories.
Whose Instagram?
The one who decided, oh yeah, hey, I got an idea, I'm gonna f the whole team over. Let's make Taylor duel. Let's make, like, the most valuable f***ing teammate duel. Let's make Jimmy's only friend, like, the only one who, like, I'm able to really f***ing talk to. Let's make them duel. Yeah, great idea. Great idea. Gotta get the worm staff and gotta get the Duke soul. And we're now down a lot of IQ points.
Let's go.
Yep.
With tensions high, Jimmy has an outburst with Thaddeus, dropping a line from season 2 telling him he should have treated his friends better. Thaddeus tries to calm him down while still using baby voice.
That's what you get for abandoning a teammate.
Not in the f***ing mood. By the way, Jerry sends his regards.
Who's Jerry?
Oh, you don't know who Jerry is?
No.
Figures. He warned me about you.
Oh, yeah, well.
You ever wish you treated your friends better?
You realize this is a show?
You realize it's just a question?
You realize this is a show? We're supposed to come into the actuals and apologize after the fact?
Oh, I know. But you see, you wanted to see what I'm like when I'm mad. So I'm showing you. So, back to the question. You ever wish you treated your friends better?
I don't need to answer you.
Of course not. After all, it's just a show.
Exactly. Why are you taking things so seriously?
After the interaction, with Vance and Letty hanging out with Jimmy, TTS keeps bringing up Jimmy doxing Vance's ex. Vance and Letty then press him on it.
Jimmy, were you talking shit about Van?
No.
Was it? That's not the only thing it's about, but he did mention your ex Vance. He knows something.
No, I don't.
My ex? What was I doing to you?
I don't know what they're talking about, honestly.
Jimmy, they must be talking about something.
Jimmy, tell Vance why you hate him and that you were going to mention his ex-girlfriend's name.
I don't hate him. Never did. I never said that.
Then why are they saying that?
Yeah, I was hearing this earlier today also.
They also call me a dog fucker.
That's true, but I mean...
Jimmy did try to dox her Vance. like he did to Brittany, Letty, Nifty, Chris, and others.
I literally never dox any of those people.
Alright, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. I'll find out tomorrow.
So you might as well just say it to his face.
For real.
Yeah.
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, but like, doxing is crazy. I take that seriously.
Yeah,
I've
no,
had a lot of
absolutely.
problems
It is not doxing. It
Okay.
is not doxing at all. Look, with all due respect, if I was a doxer, do you not think I would have done? It's a case of like, look, if I was a doxer, I would have already done it like post season 2.
But why?
I'm saying hypothetically, if I were to have been a doxer, right?
Right. But what reason would you have to dox me or?
Well, no, I would have no
Yeah,
reason.
no.
That's the thing, though. I have no reason to dox you or anyone else.
Okay.
Well, the things they said about, oh, you tried to dox all these different people, I think they were talking about how you try and, like, say their names, like how you said Nifty's name was Keith and stuff.
She shouldn't have tried to have me arrested. If you must know, it's just the banned term, and I was just really pissed off. Honestly, I can't even remember the banned term.
Banned term?
Yeah, there's like a banned term list.
And
yeah, I can't even remember.
Yeah, my family members' names are on there?
No, not your family members. So Octavius had like a stream, and like I was just pissed off and I wanted you to go away, so that's why I was bluffing him to be like, oh yeah, that name. I just remember reading.
When I was teasing you about the creature,
Yeah.
you were really pissed about that?
Yeah, but it was a bluff, because I don't remember it, because I don't care about it.
A bluff? How is it a bluff? You didn't say it to my face. What do you mean?
A bluff is when you pretend you know something, but you don't.
Well, so what was I doing that would warrant that, though?
Look, man, I was just in a bad mood.
Okay, but don't fucking do that.
Alright.
Jimmy does not...
Don't even threaten that. Don't bluff about that.
I feel like Jimmy doesn't like taking accountability for his actions.
I don't care how bad of a mood I'm in. I'm not gonna dox anybody or their family.
Yeah, agreed.
You should have heard him, Vance. He had a whole Joker monologue saying he had something big planned for your ex.
Okay, I absolutely did not say that.
Okay, but there's validity to the rest of it?
No.
Okay, I mean, I'm gonna find out tomorrow.
Yeah.
I should be glad you're not throwing my ex's name out.
Because I didn't bother to remember it. I was just pissed.
Jimmy tried to do the same thing to me. He was like,
Jimmy.
oh, but what if I say your name? I'm like...
I have no idea why you would think that's like... There's nothing I've done out here to warrant that. I just
Look, when
do
I'm
not
by
understand.
myself, I just vent. I didn't go to no camera. I was stuck with the camera vest. I was talking to myself, realized...
Jimmy, you're not taking responsibility for your actions right now. Like, you're saying, oh, it's not my fault. I was just venting. Like, you know you're on a 24/7 live show. Like, you know, like, people feel like they have to walk, like, on eggshells around you.
Cool.
Like, even Creature said, like, you have anger issues. Like,
Cool. Sorry, Vance.
Alright. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. That does piss me off. That is like, I take that shit seriously.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
I've had massive problems with that.
Just for the lore on this here, I actually initially missed this when it happened the first time, but I've gone back and managed to find the clip on Twitter, which I'll play in a second. Essentially what happened was, I think it was basically during the time where Vance was telling Jimmy to pick up sticks to try and win the favor of Creature to rizz her up or whatever. Jimmy had taken offense to that coming from Vance. So then Jimmy, who was wearing a Jimmy cam at the time, went off into the woods and threatened to dox Vance's ex-girlfriend.
Oh yeah, let's get a woman that clearly has no interest in Jimmy and try to make Jimmy fucking romance her. Yeah, great fucking idea. Great fucking idea. Definitely wasn't done to death a million fucking times in season 2, right? Vance is lucky as fuck I didn't throw out his ex's name. Oh, you know, the big no-no name on the banned list. Yeah, nah. Don't fuck with me on this shit, alright?
So Vance, who's heard over TTS that this clip exists over the past couple of days, since it's been circulating on Twitter, is a little perplexed why Jimmy would have even threatened to do this for some pretty light mogging. After the arrest, Letty gives a confessional recapping her time in the tank, saying she's proud of her performance in the cell/tower and that Jimmy is getting on her last nerve.
When he's angry, it brings the whole team's morale down, and he doesn't see it as a problem. He says he doesn't have anger issues, which is just so unself-aware.
The rest of the party are prompted to give interviews. Vance has generally had a positive experience, and even though he's going to work with Jimmy to complete the quest, he's still upset and wants to review the footage of what he said. Ty gives a very funny interview. I mean, it's Ty, what would you expect? And like most fans, he seems to be confused about the storyline.
During the second day, I kind of lost the plot of the whole storyline. The storyline seemed to contradict itself, and it goes in so many different directions that till right now, I have no idea what's going on. I just know that we're supposed to connect the relics, and that's all I know. I don't know the whole backstory. I think they're gonna cut all of this together and turn it into like a show or a movie. So I'm excited to see that. So when they add some sound and some special effects and they make a cool movie out of it. It seemed like a 2B movie for sure. Maybe like a high school kid project movie, maybe. That's what it feels like.
Jimmy is a little down on himself, feeling remorseful for his recent outbursts, but generally still had a positive experience, loving the RPG game aspects of the season. Xavier arrives and makes his challenge for the final Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel.
I come to ask you for a duel. A duel at noon in the town square, as it should be. If you want the card of the Duke's soul. It's already like... Well, it's in canon, it's actually a high noon duel. We will be quick drawing, you see.
Jimmy drinks a charisma potion and gives an offer to Xavier to defeat the Duke. If he and the party help Xavier defeat the Duke and acquire the family's castle, Xavier has to relinquish the lands back to the people, ensuring that Xavier not only gets what he wants, but the party also get the good ending.
My mind is reeling from this revelation.
But if you do take over the castle and the town, then that brings us back.
Before the duel, Xavier asks Letty for some personal advice.
How do I look to the girl on my arm? I feel like she f***s up the vibe. Oh, I'm sorry, this is a private conversation. See, I want to look dark and mysterious and perpetually available for other females, and I feel like it f***s up the vibe because she's all giddy all the time.
He's saying shitty. Don't fumble the Yu-Gi-Oh game, bro. You got this.
He respects them.
Yes, but keep her more in check, like, back, you wench.
Perhaps.
And she'll like that more if you exert power over her.
I'm calculating the probability of success.
Thank you.
Does that help you calculate?
Yes.
The advice isn't working.
I don't get why this isn't working.
What did I do right? I'll do it
Stop
again.
giving her attention. I don't know.
I've been thinking about Dynasty Warriors for the past 10 minutes in my head and not really paying attention to anyone else, and she still thinks she's receiving attention.
You might have to break up with her, Xavier.
Oh.
How dare you speak such words?
Thankfully,
Xavier, do not listen to her. She is a foolish mortal.
While the duel for the soul card is taking place, the rest of our party need to track down one of the two remaining artifacts, the Staff of Worms, which had been stolen and hidden by Xavier. Vance, Letty, Ty, Baby Thaddeus, and the Wizard Midget visit the Goblin. He says that his kleptomania has been fueled by a hole of loneliness. They become friends with the Goblin, and in exchange, he uses his thieving abilities to help the party steal the Staff of Worms back from Xavier. Letty needs to extract Xavier's anime girlfriend so the Goblin can steal the staff, which has been hiding in an RV that I never noticed was completely just in the middle of town.
Yeah, I'm just drinking a charisma potion.
Really? It must have given you quite the effort to find such a potion.
Nah, the soda man sells them at his shop.
I see.
Wait, it's taking me a while to drink this. One sec. Yeah, I actually have some information that might be valuable to you.
Is it to do with my Xavier?
Yes. You see, he's been talking about you behind your back.
He has?
Yes.
Good or bad?
I'll tell you. Come with me. I'm coming to you as a woman. so that we can talk about this.
If you're coming to me as a woman, can you help me with something?
Yeah, sure.
Xavier found these, and he wishes me to wear them, but they're difficult to put on my own. I will go by the mirror, and you can help me put them on?
Yeah, sure. I'll help you.
Thank you so much.
So the thing is, okay, hold up. I'll help you put these on, but do you respect yourself?
Myself?
Yes.
Of course. Everyone who follows Xavier is vastly respected.
Well, the thing is that he's been talking to me.
Are you distracted by something?
No. He's been talking to me behind your back, and he's been asking for advice on how to get you to stop being so clingy to him. You're a very cute waifu.
Thank you.
But you have to be your own person too. If you give him the cold shoulder a little bit, he's gonna like you more.
I should be a tsundere? What kind of anime girl does he prefer?
He likes tsundere dog girls, or fox girls, I guess. So I would say be a little tsundere if you really can get him.
Letty tries to convert her to feminism, but it doesn't work.
Yes, I'll help you put them on. But like, look, come on. I'm for the female cause here. Like, you can't be this much of a pick-me.
How so?
Because you're letting him just go. He wants 1 million girlfriends, and he's saying you're stopping him from getting 1 million girlfriends. You won't be mad if he gets another girlfriend?
Of course not! Xavier deserves all the anime waifus in the world. No one woman could possibly satisfy him. I am understanding of this.
Okay, well, you do you, I guess.
Then, Letty and Xavier debate the species of her costume.
Go get distracted with your fox girl.
She's a wolf girl, mother.
She's wearing a foxtail.
What the did I just say, Letty?
Hey, don't point that at me.
She's a wolf. Get the species correct. Get it correct.
It's a fox. That's clearly a foxtail.
It's not.
Orange.
It's just that's the best one we could find on Amazon.
It's
but she's
an
still
orange
canonically
tail.
a wolf girl.
It's an orange tail and orange ears. It's
Yeah,
fox.
it doesn't matter.
Either way,
It's
I
based
like my tail and ears.
It's based on Holo the Wise Wolf. It's in popular
But
anime
it's
series.
purely
She had
coincidence
yeah.
that you like them too, Xavier. So take your things, and I'm going to do something else.
What? By God!
Like he might be losing your woman.
By God, you finally managed to get her to shut the f and leave me alone. I don't know what you've done, but I'm in your debt. Incredible.
Yes.
With the staff in their possession, Letty convinces Xavier's anime girlfriend to rizz up Jimmy to make Xavier jealous, trying to drive a rift in the couple.
Like, so you see, like, I saw it to get craters on the moon and stuff, right?
Oh, yes!
Why, hello, lovely. Why, hello. Yes, how are you doing? Yes. Hi. It's so wonderful to see you again. Yes. Why?
Xavier!
How wonderful. Perhaps we could do some of the fan art poses we've been practicing for 7 hours.
Oh, nothing would please me more!
Yes. Perhaps something like this, and you can do
7
your
hours.
Yes. And now I will do my shadow jutsu.
Jimmy finally beats the merchant, winning the card of the Duke's soul. Xavier then asks Jimmy for help with women.
I was wondering if I could ask for your assistance with something now briefly, as you've impressed me man to man. You see, I need some privacy. This clingy one, I fear she only wants me for my badass strong muscles and my great unstoppable power. I don't know if she likes the real me. I have a cunning plan. I'm going to act like a gay loser and then see if she still likes me, but I know not how. Perhaps you have some ideas of how I can act like a gay unfuckable loser. I'm looking around at the people here and I don't know who I could ask. I'm asking everyone, not you in particular, just everyone. What can I do to be a gay loser?
Deputy Brian tries to give a speech to boost the party's morale, but Sheriff Ben is upset that Brian's stealing his thunder once again and challenges Brian to a duel, who shoots him immediately, becoming the newest sheriff of Shitty.
Why the hell? Why are y'all listening to Deputy Brian? I am the sheriff of this town! I'm the law! You don't listen to my subordinate! I'm outranking him, you hear? So when there's a speech to give, I'm gonna give it, okay? Every time I come into town, everybody doesn't look at me, nobody talks to me.
Where you been, Sheriff?
Working off the job, working on the other things.
That's an accusation.
I wanna fight you.
You wanna fight me, Sheriff?
I wanna fight you now.
You wanna fight me?
Good man, but the drink brought you to the edge. I can't breathe. My lung is collapsing.
He then elects Soda Man as his new deputy. There's a funeral being held for Taylor. The fish say their piece.
Her greatest strengths was wrangling Jimmy. Now we have no one left to do that.
Wrangle Jimmy.
Who's gonna wrangle him now?
No one was really wrangling
Maybe
me.
the raccoons will. Jimmy, who's gonna check you, brother?
Myself.
Jimmy's gonna be out of control now.
While Taylor gets a cigarette delivery.
Yes, a final parting gift.
Oh.
Indeed. From one of her most trusted associates, her dear father, Big Fat Stinky Poop, has indeed paid for some roses, as well as her fallen half-brother, Spaghetti Time.
King Thaddeus gives a speech in baby voice.
Now, I've known Taylor since I was originally 50-something and a king. And now I'm like 2 years old and a prince.
Ty's speech was pretty funny too.
And she helped keep the whole team on track because she's the only one that keeps track of the storyline. To this day, I have no idea what's going on.
The Duke arrives, even more powerful than before, and teases that they might actually have fire extinguishers for season 3.
We decided to auction them off to this hoarder we found on eBay.
Well done. Did you fetch a tidy price for them?
Indeed, enough to perhaps have fire extinguishers next season when we set off fireworks.
That's most excellent
That was a
idea.
stretch goal, you see, wasn't
Perhaps
that?
some basic safety equipment would go a long way on such a share.
Yes, indeed.
It's a good thing we are all trained stuntmen.
Of course, yes. Yeah. The 12 months of training paid off for everyone here. Yes.
I see. So Taylor's dead.
As more and more cigarette deliveries roll in, the funeral finally ends. Back in Shitty, Sharon and the Duke begin to set up the ending of the show, but get off track.
Good luck! The Knight's Horde will not fall easily. Even if you do accomplish your deeds, gathering all 5, pity you. You only have 4.
When I leave, I will be playing clicker games exclusively. Vance.
Clicker games?
Yes, idle games. Cookie clicker.
Bejeweled.
Bejeweled is not an idle game. Bejeweled requires quite a bit of coordination.
That stimulates the mind too much to be an idle.
Stimulates the mind too much. My mind is already so stimulated by equations and potions that a game like Bejeweled would overload my thought processes.
Well, you're dying tonight.
The Duke adds a new stipulation to make Greg uncomfortable.
We no longer have the budget for barbecue. There shall only be gas station sandwiches for the crew.
Gas station's like super overpriced.
Then what would you suggest we eat, Greg? It is both low cost and demeaning.
There's bugs everywhere.
Time to eat some bugs then.
Walmart.
Yes. Your legs will not set foot in these woods. If they do, they shall surely perish by my hand.
My Greg heads are more powerful than you could ever imagine.
You do not have any Greg heads, Greg. You only have Nars. You must call upon them if you wish to live. To survive the night, Greg, you will have to call upon your Nars.
Enough talk.
Greg, your head smells like my own. Why does your head smell like mine, Greg? I'm afraid we will not end the game unless you call upon your Nars. That is the rules. That is canon. He must call upon the Nars.
Do tell, Greg. How do you plan to inflict any damage on the Knight's Horde if we cast anti-crossbow magic?
There is another group of Nars we could perhaps call upon. You may call these neggers quite nifty indeed. I do believe we may have to resurrect Taylor after all. Her supple teat may be needed to nourish a certain person or persons who are entering into the fish tank. with a polycule. Yes, I spoke to someone most interesting last night. She was quite supple of bosom and ugly of face. If you are not willing, Greg, to call upon your neighbors, then there is another group of neighbors who will surely be called upon.
Greg, you must summon the Alliance. What is a general without his soldiers? We beseech you on this final day.
And I promise you, Greg, these neighbors are far worse. You will not like these neighbors.
Only you can use their true name in self-defense. It is legal to use.
This may amuse you, Greg. This particular guy we invited, we offered her a most paltry sum, yet she jumped at the chance. I believe she is unemployed and on disability. She wants a small amount of cash for an inordinate amount of bullying and embarrassment. But what makes it worse is her polycule is willing to... Her polycule is willing to appear for a mere sum of $40 per day per person. I believe they will be doing some nasty f***ing in the woods.
Oh my god!
Not the type of nasty f***ing you see on the computer. Something altogether more brutish and disgusting. The smell, Greg, will overpower you. Have you decided, Greg, whether you will call upon your n***s?
Please, Greg.
You must do it.
Greg,
it's
help
legal.
us, man.
It is legal in self-defense.
We do what we must. Sonia is giving you the pass.
I have to, because you're the only hope that we have right now. You have the pass, Greg. Choose wisely.
Greg summons the town crier to help, but his black magic is unsuccessful.
I call upon the Gregor.
No, you keep doing the same thing. You have to say both.
I'm not gonna say it, bro.
It's with an E. It's not Rachel.
It's not.
Finally, Greg Van Helsing breaks his one rule and says the word that should never be spoken.
I call upon the power of the Gregor Neg.
We will still be getting nifty, but it was a valiant effort from Van Helsing.
But in the end, it was all for nothing. Letty and Sam have a real conversation about life.
A lot of people try to act like you.
Yeah.
Do you think it's annoying, or are you flattered?
Neither, but I think there's I think people are struggling to find guidance or something.
Yeah, and also it is hard to be guided, have an identity. There's not that much out there. Jocko Willink.
I guess it's very difficult for people.
How did you make an identity?
Well, I think for a long time I was kind of defined myself by negatives, by what I didn't like, and only found something cohesive over the past 10 years gradually, thanks to other people, mostly thanks to Nick and Charles and everybody that I work with.
Yeah, and influences.
Not necessarily influences, just something worth being positive for, something worth flying a flag over, I guess.
And instead of finishing off the show, Letty manages to unlock the Sam Hyde romance ending as the couple ride off into the sunset. The party make their way to the shrine with the artifacts to battle for the soul of Shitty. After collecting the relics, they must now go to 4 other sites around the map and use the relics to bless them, except for Vance, who must remain at the shrine to defend it. Xavier shows up, Letty attacks him and manages to chase him off.
Did you just call us wretched names?
Yeah, females such as you could not. I'm using my invisibility. What's happening? What's happening?
Take him down, Witch! Take him down!
Production.
You will not get the relics, Xavier! You will not get the relics!
You will never get the relics! Get his vampire!
Get
What the guy? Get off me! I'm going to smoke a weed!
Smite him! Smite that trickster!
Be gone, witch! Be gone! That is breaking off heat, and I will press charges! I will press charges! That is breaking off heat! That is idea! And I will press charges! I will press charges!
As Vance's battle begins, you can hear Jet on the radio calling for reinforcements. Vance agrees.
This is actually quite easy. I think they may have set me on the wrong difficulty.
The waves of vampires prove too much for Vance, who falls and takes his final breath.
Susan! Is that you, Susan? My beloved!
That's his last words. What is he saying? What is that?
Oh, Susan! It was 2018. It was years ago, Susan. I told you it was in self-defense.
With Vance dead, the vamps attack the second site, the arena, which our party defends. They move on to the next site, where they're ambushed on the way there. Or maybe this is the third site. It's all very confusing. With another site blessed, maybe, they go on to the fourth site, possibly the third. The Duke and Trish trade hats.
Proverbs 24:10.
Trish's hat smells like blue toilet bowl cleaner.
You're a liar!
You're a liar.
And we get an RFK impression from Ty.
Vote for me in the 2024 election. The government or lizard people, you vote for me, you will not have to take the vaccine.
I wonder if that's throat cancer from eating pussy.
You mean throat chlamydia?
No, cancer. You get cancer from that. Michael Douglas.
Really?
Val Kilmer.
Really?
Yeah.
And how come you don't have throat cancer?
I'm a black man. I don't eat pussy, Ty.
The next site is base camp. Greg gets a scripted cutscene fight, and even though he wins, the Duke makes him reset because he likes his whole little spinning move thing.
All right, reset, Greg. You must spin more. You must spin the whole time, Greg. Use your whirlwind attack from Diablo 2. You are level 30.
They arrive at the final site they need to bless, the graveyard, and then they're told they need to go to base camp and bless that. The party was confused, thinking they had already blessed all the sites, and so honestly, so was I. It was a little confusing. Then they're told they need to go to the Downs instead and bless that first. Then they finally go to Shitty, where they must fend off one more wave of vampires, mortalizing the Duke. The 3 remaining party members have a canon cutscene before taking on the Duke. Oddbod was pulled out at some point, so he's not technically part of the party anymore. Also, it's worth noting that Jimmy got like the plague that everyone else has. He got sick essentially, and he's been feeling like shit all day. And as the final battle begins, Xavier turns on our party and joins with the Duke, which doesn't really get explained. It's completely, doesn't really make any sense at all. Like his whole goal was to defeat his brother and usurp him and become the new leader of the land. Like there was no reason canonically why he would do this. There's no motivation for the character at all. Despite the fail RP on the part of Xavier, the battle begins. Letty casts a scroll of r/gay vampires.
R/gay vampire activated. What? R/gay vampire. Come here, big boy. Oh my. Ooh, a woman. Oh, I'm down again.
Crack is like the best kind.
I wish I had some poop and some blood to play with because I'm gay.
King Thaddeus, or I guess Prince Thaddeus, shows up and summons an army of vampires. The Duke ragdolls Ty. Greg and the Duke have a button mash QTE grappling battle that's decided by TTS.
Chat! Press G in TTS! If you wish Greg to win, tap G rapidly. If you wish the Duke to win, tap D rapidly in TTS. You must put it out. It's the only way on.
May it be a light.
Keep in mind the Duke's greatest.
The duel between Greg and the Duke.
Jimmy abused, Jimmy on.
Zombie, Ty, you're a zombie. No.
The Duke hydrates and gets mogged.
Greg, you smell like IHOP pancakes.
No, IHOP pancakes. Not behind Debbie's.
You bastard! You stupid bastard, Greg! You stupid bastard! You will not win!
As God is my witness!
The Greg is nagging me! The Greg is nagging me! I am mocked! I am mocked again! I am mocked! I am mocked! I have been mocked! No! I'm crushing my bones! Now the rock has crushed my vampiric bone!
Greg.
You will face the dwarven cannon next!
Yes.
Oh, yes.
I believe it actually has an on button that you can use there.
Yes, I believe so.
Perfect.
It's locking on. I'm targeting Jimmy. I'm locking on.
Jimmy has been locked on with the missile launcher.
See, Bobby, don't on you!
Get him, Greg.
Jimmy, you must deflect the missile out of the air as I fire it. Oh, what a cowardly assault from Greg. No!
You're down. My bad, you're down though. My bad, you're down though. You're down. You're dead. You're a zombie now. You are raised from the dead. You're a zombie that fights for my side.
Welcome to the undead. Go have some fun.
Like a sneak thief in the night. It is too late. Your blood is spilled, Jimmy. You are undone. Your blood nourishes my ancestral homeland. Additionally,
Enough talk. Time to talk.
I resurrect Jimmy. He's up. Uh-oh.
I really haven't. There's nothing at all. I can do no damage with this.
What's going on right now?
He's playing coy. He's acting like we're more powerful than him.
So kill him.
Okay.
I've been killing him, but he
No, not the holy water, no! Holy water! No! I am undone! I rise in pain! I am undone! I lash out from the grave!
With the Duke finally defeated, he bequeaths our party one final shocking turn of events.
Do not realize. Greg, where are you, Greg? Come here. Come to me, Greg.
What do you say?
Did you not realize? This is facing frame.
Hold on.
Good. Greg, lady, come here, please. Right here. Get in here. Get your face in here. You blasted fool, Greg. Did you not realize it was you? You all who were the vampires the whole time.
I had a premonition. There's another child, half vampire out there. But if I'm a vampire, then I am nobody.
No, you were pregnant with John's half vampire baby.
I'm pregnant with John's half vampire baby.
No. No, that's it. Then it should fade to black, probably.
Jet goes around and thanks basically every member of production individually, NPCs, people behind the scenes. And the last thing I'll leave you with is Jet thanking each member of the cast individually.
Ty?
Yes.
I remember early on before you came, you said your goal was to make it in the 14 days. not bitch out.
Yeah.
Not only did you just make it by, you became like lethal.
Yeah.
And all of our vampires are terrified of you.
I apologize to everybody.
Well done, Ty!
With a I apologize to everybody shot with a gun and hit with a sword. You know, hope it's our bridge under the water.
You guys are you guys are actually scary.
More like bridge over River Kwai.
Taylor, bring it in. Well done.
Thank you.
Taylor almost killed me in that sword fight last night. I was trying my hardest. Taylor, you're a killer as well. If vampires ever do rise, I know who I'm looking for, okay? You're a badass with that shotgun. You came, you gave it your all, you held your team together. Well done.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
Round of applause! Yeah! Round of applause for Taylor.
Jimmy, from day one, you were the pillar of your team. You cooked, you cleaned, you kept everyone happy, you checked on everybody. Without you, things would not have gone this well.
Kept the morale high.
Yes.
And kept the group focused.
Focused and
on
high.
task.
And
high on caffeine.
High on caffeine. Caffeine.
I'm so surprised you thought I bring coke here, and I'm like, no.
Well, it's none of my business what drugs contestants bring on my show.
I
Your privacy.
think that we probably, it is our business, though.
I know, I'm joking.
Okay.
But Jimmy, you've shown incredible personal growth. I'm very proud of what you guys as a team accomplished, and you were a huge part of that. They would be starving right now if you weren't cooking for them. You lazy.
And you won the most good boy points.
Technically, yes.
You won one good boy point. Nobody else won good boy points.
When did I win that? It is exchangeable for Jimmy money. Vance?
Do you smell ice cream?
I do. Vanilla, perhaps.
It doesn't have to be gay, Letty. Don't say ooh.
I didn't say
It's
that.
sinister. It's badass and menacing. It's not gay. Ice cream time. See? Sinister and badass, not gay.
I didn't say it was gay.
Okay, you made a little noise. You made a little noise. You implied a little gayness to it.
Chris made that noise. My dinner.
Vance, you have been here for every season of Fish Tank. I hope you know we are never letting you go. I will see you on season 3. Good.
You cannot escape. No,
That's
right.
I also want to thank Jet and Sam and Ben, the entire crew, so much for continuing to give me opportunities. I'm so appreciative, so blessed, and this cast is so legendary, and I'm honored to just have been a part of this.
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
That's the white team right there!
Yes. Jet, you wish to say something, Jet?
Well done.
Thank
you.
Letty, your character, your determination, and all the buzzwords, you did it all.
Your sauciness.
Thank you.
Your sauciness, your flavor, your
Your
swag.
sprightliness.
Your sprite, your
Thank
swag.
Your mischievous joking around.
You had, out of everyone, you had the most fun with the NPCs. Thank you for taking this stupid little world seriously. Thank you for being a damn good witch. Okay, whenever you were ripping spells and throwing beanbags, I was laughing the whole time. Thank you for bringing the entertainment. 2 seasons consecutive. Thank you for being here. I'm very honored to have you. Bring it in.
Yeah, you're the best, lady.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
We're all Letty Chuds. We're all Letty Chuds.
Lady, and I'm sorry for calling you a
Except for John, obviously, because he wasn't there, so Jet subs in for him.
Oh, John. And
Yeah,
lastly,
John.
I want to thank John Stent for
Oh,
coming
you
on.
be John.
Okay. Fish Tank was cool.
John.
Yes, Sam?
John, we gotta have a talk.
What do you want to talk about?
Well, it's time for your time on the show to come to an end. I mean, we are ending the show.
We'll flex real quick.
But
Where's
you
the
know,
mirror?
you were the best on the show, obviously.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
I know I was the best. I was the best every time.
I was wondering if you could get me. You have a connection to? Do you have a connection to Andrew or Tristan?
What? Someone in a group chat I'm in was a friend of mine, female friend, kind of hot. She knows Twist and Tate. She said I was going to get podcast connections. It's in progress.
Okay. Yeah, after we do that modeling thing that we were gonna do together, I was hoping maybe you could hook me up with Tristan Tate and get it popping.
We can get it popping. John Tent. Roger Stone. Roger Stone.
Great having you, John.
Support Oregon, Bend, Oregon City Council.
Bend, Oregon, guys, vote. Get out there and vote.
Vote for me, John Tent. John Tent based, Dark Maga. Thank you guys for supporting the show for real. This is independent stuff. This is a dream come true. Me and everyone around me is incredibly lucky to do something fun for a living. I know that's rare. I promise I will not squander this. I will make Fish Tank as good as it can be with the help of all these amazing people that surround me. I'm honored. Thank you, the audience, for watching.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, get ready for season 3, because it only gets better from here, baby! Woo!
Thank you all for watching. I'm going to drop the accent. I really hate doing accents. I don't know why I decided to do one, but thank you all for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'm legit just gonna take this off real quick because it's hot as shit. You have no idea how much I'm sweating every time I'm making one of these goddamn videos. But thank you all for watching. I super appreciate it. Stay locked in on this channel if you want to check out some Fish Tank Season 3 content. I'm gonna have some other videos coming out soon, but yeah, that's it. Bye.